A Sunday afternoon shattered by gunfire and parts of the city on edge. Tonight, these two men are under arrest, charged with the shooting that could have ended a police officer's life. Both in their early 20s, both convicted felons, both barely out of prison. That officer is out of the hospital and recovering at home, but Spokane's mayor says we were inches away from losing him. Good evening, I'm Nia Wong. Aaron Luna is off tonight. 4 News Now has been covering the shooting and today's developments for the last 24 hours. We go first to an update on the officer. Late this afternoon, Spokane Police confirmed Officer Kris Honaker was released from the hospital with injuries to his head and leg. He's a 27-year veteran of the department who now works on patrol. SPD and Officer Honaker say they are grateful for the outpouring of community support. Now let's get to what happened and to the men charged with shooting him. Peter Choi spoke with neighbors who heard it all go down, and Peter, understandably, they are all shaken up.
Yeah, that's right. We're here at the Garland Street. The people are telling me that they couldn't believe, the shooting happened in just the middle of a day, when their children were literally playing outside. Now, their family are concerned about the safety of their families.
Pop, 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 pause, and then pop, pop.
That was the sound of gunshots that Julie heard while sitting outside. A lot of people who live on this street are worried. They didn't want to show their faces due to safety concerns.
And the car went racing down the road, and you can hear the squealing of the tires as it was going around the corner.
Just before 2 p.m. yesterday, Spokane Police received call about a drive-by shooting in North Spokane. The suspects fired multiple shots at a house and took off. Less than 15 minutes later, another report of drive-by. This time, a Spokane police officer was hit. Officer Kris Honaker was rushed to the hospital, and the search for the shooters was on. Brandon didn't want to show his face due to safety concerns. He said he had just gotten off work and was still in shock.
That car, there was probably 30, 35, 40 shell casings and the little yellow tabs that they use for the
yellow tab.
Yeah, the yellow tabs that they use for the shell casings it was all up and down this block. Like
really?
it was crazy.
A sentiment being felt throughout the neighborhood tonight.
Endangering my children. I have 7 children in this house, and I got to worry about whether or not my kids are going to have guns pointed at them in my own home.
This is ongoing investigation because the police officer was involved and the sheriff's office is taking the lead. Now, 2 suspects will make a first appearance at Spokane County District Court tomorrow, and we'll bring you more updates on that as soon as possible. Live in Spokane, Peter Choi, 4 News Now.
Thank you, Peter. And 4 News Now was first to tell you about that.